Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. Now today I'm going to be talking about the Baku Grand Prix for Formula 1 and Formula 2. But before we get into that, we need to talk about the next race, which is Miami, for the Miami Grand Prix, obviously in America. Track time, obviously FP1 and FP2, both of them will be on the 5th of May, 2:30 to 5:30 on FP1. And then FP2, that'll be 6 o'clock to 7 o'clock. FP3 and qualifying will be on May 6th. FP3, I'm pretty sure those are the same times for, actually, no, never mind. 12:30 to 1:30 on FP3 qualifying will be at, 4 o'clock to 5 o'clock, I think, maybe. I actually can't remember. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. 4 o'clock to 5 o'clock in qualifying. And May 7th will be the race at 3:50. 3:50? 3:30. That's what it is. So that is Miami. Let's now move over now to F2. First, talk about the results. Sprint race. Oliver Bearman. I'm gonna say his name quite a lot in this video. I just want to say. In second place, we have his teammate Frederick Vesey, obviously coming home with a 1-2 with Prema. Jack Crawford in third place, and then in one of the most weirdest top tens you've ever seen in your life. Fourth place, Kushmani. Fifth place, Enzo Fittipaldi. Sixth, Juan Manuel Carrera. Seventh, Clement Novalek. Eighth, Roman Stanek. Ninth, Amaury Cordell. And 10th place, Brad Benavides. I'm wondering why are these drivers here? Well, let's just say I'm pretty sure with late safety car. I can't remember who was it from. I generally can't remember. But going down the turn one, like 5 cars went off the track, and I'm pretty sure Victor Martins, he was like on top of a car as well in the barrier, so it was like slanted upwards, so like his like rear side of the car was like on top of a car. I don't know who it was, I'll be honest. But not that great. Like I'm pretty sure like Dennis Hauger was one of them, Jihan Davala, Teo Porcher, Martins already talked about. I don't know who else, I'll be honest. I'm pretty sure it was one more driver, but not that great. And actually, speaking of it, here's also the feature race as well, if you're wondering. And Oliver Bearman once again winning that race. And we got Enzo Fittipaldi and Teo Porcher ran at the podium. And then in 10th, and then from 4th to 10th, we have Frederick Vesey, Kush Mining, Dennis Hauger, Isaac Hajar, Richard Verschoor, Jack Crawford, and Arthur Leclerc ran out of the top 10. Oliver Bearman as well is also the first driver in F2 history to sweep every single session. He swept practice, he swept qualifying, he swept the sprint race, and he also swept the feature race. So I guess call him Mr. Baku even, or Oliver. I don't know. Bakuman. I don't know. I'm terrible with nicknames. Here are the driver standings though, just to move on. Teo Porcher once again in the lead, but not really by much. Only by 3 points. I'm pretty sure it's 3 points. Hang on. 3 points. Yep, I got that right. I'm pretty sure 3 points separating him and Frederick Vesey, who's in second place. So we got Amami Owasa, Oliver Bearman, who's tied with Kush Mining for 4th place, both of them on 41 points. Dennis Hauger on 38 points. Arthur Leclerc, Ralph Boschung, Jihan Davala, and Enzo Fittipaldi ran out the top 10. Only separated by 1 point each from Leclerc to Fittipaldi. So very, very close as the F2 circus will head over to Imola, while literally the F1 circus will head over to Miami. So let's now talk about F1, shall we? And hopefully I'm right with this. Yes, so we're first going to start off with the sprint race, and first off, obviously with the top 10. Obviously, sprint race is different. Nothing much really happened there, I don't think. Might be wrong. But Sergio Perez was literally the king. Basically the king of street racing. He got the win, maximum 8 points. And we got Charles Leclerc, Max Verstappen, George Russell. They had a little ding dong battle, a little running in turn one, which caused Verstappen to call Russell a dickhead. Carlos Sainz, Fernando Alonso, Lewis Hamilton, Lance Stroll. That was your top 8 for the points. 9th and 10th are Alexander Albon and Oscar Piastri. So for the other drivers as well, we'll have a quick look at them as well. Okay, got Kevin Magnussen, Zhou Guan Yu, Pierre Gasly, Nick De Vries, Nico Hulkenberg, Valtteri Bottas, Lando Norris, Esteban Ocon, and Yuki Tsunoda, the only driver to DNF. Pretty sure his right rear wheel fell off. Like, pretty sure it's because he hit the wall or something, or he had a puncture. I can't remember, but his wheel just randomly fell off in like turn 15 and 16. So that was interesting, but that was the only safety car of the race for the sprint race, so it's not too bad for that. Obviously, of the new ruling, the sprint race actually don't count for qualifying. It's just a sprint race. Think of it as just an F2 sprint race, basically. but F1, so nothing really special there. As for the actual race results itself, Sergio Perez once again winning the race. Then in second place, his teammate Max Verstappen leading a 1-2 for Red Bull. Then got Charles Leclerc, who finally got Ferrari's first podium. Holy crap, it took them, what, this is like their fourth race, I'm pretty sure, the fourth race of the season. It took them that long to get a podium? My god. And then fourth place, Fernando Alonso, he was actually gaining on Leclerc on the closing laps. So that was interesting to see. Then Carlos Sainz, Lewis Hamilton, Lance Stroll, George Russell, Lando Norris, and Yuki Tsunoda ran out the top 10 in the shitbox of an AlphaTauri. As for the other drivers, as we can see, we have Oscar Piastri in 11th place, and Alexander Albon, Kevin Magnussen, Pierre Gasly, Esteban Ocon, need to talk about him later, Logan Sargent, Nico Hulkenberg, Valtteri Bottas, Zhou Guanyu, and Nick De Vries, two drivers who DNF'd from the race. And I actually forgot to do I actually forgot to say who was the driver of the day. My guess it might be Max Verstappen. So this is actually my live reaction of who is driver of the day. Sergio Perez. Sergio Perez is actually driver of the day. I bet people voted for Esteban Ocon. If you don't know what happened in the race between what happened to Esteban Ocon, I'll talk about it later. But first of all, lap 1, Albon, he lost the front wing after contact with Oscar Piastri, pretty sure coming into turn 2. What happened to Nick De Vries, you might be asking. Well, De Vries, he hit the wall, oh crap, was it turn 7 maybe? Turn 7, turn 8? And like, the little chicane before, like, before the hard right-hander into the castle section. He hit the wall, a very slight tap, bent the suspension, I'm guessing, and just stopped in the track, so safety car occurred, and free pit stop as well for Perez, Leclerc, Sainz, Russell, Stroll, Alonso. All of them got a free stop. Verstappen was kind of screwed on that stop, but that's fine. Lap 16, Stroll hits the wall. Hits the inside wall, turn 6 and 7. I kind of bent to steering, I'm pretty sure. Lap 37, Zhou Guanyu, he had to go into the pits for an issue and had to retire the car. Don't know what the issue was. Might be an engine failure. I don't know though. Lap 46, Norris, he was stuck behind Nico Hulkenberg. He was yet to pit in this race, I just want to say. I finally passed him. Where did he pass him? Was it after the castle section? Actually, no, it was where De Vries hit the wall and stopped on the track. It was there. Lap 49, Russell misjudges his braking point into turn 1, but at least he continues. So there was brief yellow flags in sector 1, but at least Russell got to continue. Lap 50, Russell into the pits for the fast lap, and he did, and he indeed got the fast lap of the race, sealing it from Max Verstappen. Lap 51, Perez won the race, but it wasn't actually all done. While that was happening, I'm pretty sure when he was at the castle section, Esteban Ocon had to go into pit road. Park Ferme was already put up. Ted Kravitz was yelling, basically saying, like, the Red Bull mechanics are going onto the other side of the track to climb the catch fence, which is not allowed anymore. I just want to say that it's not allowed. Also, I showed pictures of it and stuff. And people had no idea. Photographers almost got run over by Esteban Ocon, who was going to pit road. What the hell was happening? I don't know who was... I'm guessing they had no idea if Ocon was actually coming to pit road, even though someone should have, definitely like an FIA person should have said, hey, guys, there's someone else, like, coming to pit road or stuff. Like, whatever. It's kind of stupid, I'll be honest. Very, very stupid. Yeah, there was many opinions, we'll say, on F1 Twitter, and let's just say everyone is not too happy with the FIA and Formula 1 after what happened. Also, I just want to say as well, many drivers actually clipped the turn 15, 16 wall. Hulkenberg and Verstappen, pretty sure that both of them did it twice in Paris as well. But that was just something I just saw while I was watching the race, which I actually stayed up for, surprisingly. But yeah, that's something everyone's going to be talking about. It's the Ocon pit road incident, which could have been really, really bad if people weren't fast enough. Luckily, no one was hurt on the making. Oh, well, just not the making of the incident. Luckily, yeah. So yeah, no one was hurt, which is good. But really, really, really scary situation though for Ocon. Let's now have a look at the standings. Obviously, the driver standings. I've decided to actually click on the F1 drivers and just a bit more different scenery, I guess we'll say. But they still show the points, so it's not too bad. Max Verstappen still in the lead. In second place is his teammate and our winner, Sergio Perez. And in third place, Fernando Alonso, who for the first time this season misses on the podium. And in 4th place to 7th, we have Lewis Hamilton, Carlos Sainz, Charles Leclerc moves up to 6th place, and George Russell down to 7th. 8th through 11th, we have Lance Stroll, Lando Norris, Nico Hulkenberg, and Oscar Piastri. I guess I'll do the other drivers here. There we go. And then in 12th place, Valtteri Bottas, Esteban Ocon, Pierre Gasly, Joe Guan Yu. 16th to 19th, Yuki Tsunoda, Alexander Albon, Kevin Magnussen, and Logan Sargent. And in last place, Nick De Vries. Actually, one of 2 drivers to have not scored points yet, the other one being Logan Sargent. So just a reminder that the next race is at Miami, obviously at the Miami International Autodrome. That'll be a very interesting race if it is interesting. But that's really about it for me. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Catch you guys for next time in the next one. Goodbye.